Yeah, we're still doing Stars of the Week. I don't think any of the staff members looked through the Week 7 stats. I can go through it after this match is over and get that all squared away. I like to pretend SPL lobby does not exist 90% of my life, and I'm gonna plan on keep living that way. So it was Renard's birthday. Happy birthday to Renard. He turns 14 today. I actually don't know how old he is, and I don't really care to find out. But as per the rest of SPL, happy 15th birthday. Nah, he's older than that. And if he isn't, he's the most mature 14-year-old I've ever met. But yeah, tonight, best of 3, Habs reverse sweep. Winnipeg Wrath also reverse sweep. There's a lot in store for tonight. The script has been written, and we'll see how it plays out here shortly. He's 27, I think, not too sure. He's old enough to drink, that's all I know. And I'll just leave it at that. Renard is Renard age. Renard does Renard things. Whether or not people want him to not do it or do it. You know, that's his swagger. I'm feeling good. Haven't been in the booth in a very long time. I think it's been 6 days since my last broadcast. I don't even think I casted that last game. I think it was a no-show, but I can't even remember what happened there. But yeah, we're back up in the booth here at, it's 9:48 Eastern time here in the afternoon, 9:49 currently. Here at 10 o'clock, about 10 minutes away, we're looking at the semifinals of the match. The game we've all been waiting for. Will the Winnipeg Wrath win their first game at Slapshot Rebound? Sorry for laughing, but a long time coming, and it might be tonight. There's a really good chance it's tonight. Not trying to knock off the Delmarva Dandyskaters, but this is the first IM team that the Wrath will be playing in SPL as far as Rebound is concerned, and I think all of SPL is concerned. I can't remember a time the Winnipeg Wrath were in the intermediate division. So this might be new water to tread for the Winnipeg Wrath as they take to the ice. They got their warm-up jerseys on. They're out there skating around in their black and their red. They will be wearing their red sweaters out there on the ice tonight. And for the Delmarva Dandyskaters, they will be out there in their black names and their orange jerseys. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be an interesting one. Back in Slap 1, the Winnipeg Wrath went all the way into the finals up against the Chaco Coco, which I think we all know how that ended out. That was broadcasted on Min's channel back in, I believe that was October. It was a long time ago. I casted the remainder of that up until the finals. I casted all the matches. And if you want to find those are on the Oatmeal Guy. I think they're in their own like standalone playlist. Quote me on it, don't quote me on it. I'm pretty sure they're in their own standalone playlist somewhere on my channel. I don't even know if that's visible or not, but might have to scroll through a lot to find it. But those were good matches. I thoroughly enjoyed back in Slap 1 Season 4, the Genesis Cup run that the Winnipeg Wrath made. They played against the Empire State Building, the Canada Camels, and then was there one more team? Did they play the Exotics? I'm pretty sure they played the Exotics as well, and that got them into the finals. And I think that Exotics match was indeed the semifinals. That was the last time the Winnipeg Wrath have won a game here in SPL. And we'll see if they can turn around their luck, see if they can turn the tide and get back into the saddle and get another W into the win column. Right now, they're 19-69 overall in SPL. That's the Winnipeg Wrath's record in their history. They've been around for a hot second, and they will probably continue to do so as we move on in SPL history. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a best of 3. So the first team to claim 2 victories takes home the W and the challenger position for season number 3 of SPL's Slapshot Rebound. I'm trying to find the specific date of the last time the Winnipeg Wrath found a W on their marker. It was October 24th of 2020 against the Oklahoma Exotics, back whenever they were both in the open division. They made it into the Final Four. It was the semifinals match. The Winnipeg Wrath ended up taking home the series. They had the roster of Maki Ito, Pino, and Ogood. And for the Oklahoma Exotics, they had the roster of Big Herb, also known as Booyah, Dolan, Marks, and Curtis. Of course, that series did end up going, I believe, all the paces, and win all 3 games as they went into game number 3, tied series 1-1. A lot of puck luck might have been involved, might not have been. Would highly recommend going and checking out the VOD for the open playoffs between Oklahoma and Winnipeg. I rewatched it the other night. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I remembered how much energy I used to have before I started running the league, and wow, it just sucked it all out of me, I'm going to be honest with you. But we'll see if the Winnipeg Wrath go an entire year without winning. If they break the curse tonight, they might just find a new stride, find a new hope. Of course, a little roster differentiation. They picked up Acro after the end of that playoff run back in Slap 1, season number 4. And Acro's done magnificent for them. As we take a look at the stat sheet a little preemptively, Acro, 5 goals, 11 points on his 6 games played for the Winnipeg Wrath. He's made 11 saves, plays a full 200-foot game, and he is a passer. 59 passes on his 6 games. Coming out a nice, handsome average. I can't do math. You can, though, and I'm sure I'm going to hear about it if I do it wrong, so I'm not even going to attempt it. Acro, one of the best 4th men on rosters that I've ever seen. And he might be stepping onto the ice here tonight. Of course, the Winnipeg Wrath being in Challenger currently, they're defending their title here tonight. They have 4 men on the roster, as that is per the handbook. And from the intermediate division, the Delmarva Dandyskaters coming up from the Baguette division, winning the title of the Champions of Baguettes. Not sure if we have a specific title for that, but Delmarva Dandyskaters, top of the Baguette Conference, not top of the intermediate division, unfortunately, but they did get first seed, and they got a bye into the semifinals. Let's take a quick glance over at what the bracket looks like and how we are where we are at tonight. Of course, we're trying out this season to switch it up, get more teams involved in the postseason, and we've done just that. We've seen many upsets throughout this postseason, one of which was the New Jersey Noobs. Found a way to get from the 2nd seed in the Baguette Conference, pushed their way past the Cowtown Bongfish from the Omelet, as well as the Oklahoma Exotics, and the defending challenger position of the New Jersey Minutemen. And New Jersey Noobs took the first spot in Challenger. They took their first step to pro here with this promotion, and it looks like we're going to maybe find another story to rhyme right there along with it. Will the Delmarva Dandyskaters take out the Winnipeg Wrath and send them down into the intermediate division, or will the Winnipeg Wrath find their first victory since October 24th? Time will only tell. Here in this best of 3, it's going to be a lot of back and forth action. I think it's going to be a very heavily offensive game for the Delmarva Dandyskaters, as they tend to just keep it along the boards. They poke it in when they need to. They get the applied pressure out on the opposing team, and it's going to come down to the Winnipeg's defense and the Delmarva's ability to hit the net and take the shots that they know they can and make the most of their scoring chances. Of course, the starting lineups for both sides of the ice still to be a little undetermined, but I think we can make a brave assumption that Less Than Dennis, DG Blue, and Jugi are taking to the ice for the Delmarva Dandyskaters. And then, of course, they also have the backups with Dr. Samurai and Papa Shields. They got 5 men on their roster as they're in the intermediate division. The intermediate division had 27 games in regulation, 28 if you count the full season. Of course, teams drop out and things do happen. And so, from the Baguettes Conference, they had their 27 games played, and from the Omelets, I think it was about the same. Don't fact check me on that. But a lot of games played. They played everybody in their own conference 2 times, everyone on the opposing conference 1 time. There was a lot of games to be played, and to help compensate that, we gave them an extra week as well as an extra roster spot. We also bumped it down to open, so if you promote from open to intermediate, you don't have to do anything with your roster. You can keep the same guys out there on the ice that you're always used to. You guys can keep your buddies on lock. But if the Delmarva Dandyskaters do promote into Challenger, they will have to kick off one of their players, unfortunately. But these are decisions that have to be made. And yeah, just don't ask about the record, please. Pino, Maki, Ito, Ogood, and Agro. The starting lineup for the Winnipeg Wrath looks like it's going to be Pino, Ogood, and Maki out there on the ice as they've joined the lobby. They're ready to rock. They're ready to roll. 4 minutes prior to the matchup, they're ready. They're locked in, and they're revving their engines, ready to go. And kudos to them. They're looking to get it done. They're looking to take it to the house. They're looking to send it soaring. And we'll see if they can do just that as they take on one of their most formidable opponents tonight as they defend their title. What's a positional match? This is for all the marbles, essentially. The winner of this will move on into the Challenger Division. The loser goes down into Intermediate. Of course, the New Jersey Noobs will be playing the winner of this game for the title of the... I don't remember what we were going to call this. I don't know if we have a name for this, but the winner of these playoffs will be getting a title and an award of their own on the SPL site, as well in the record books. And, you know, they get a cool graphic on their team page saying that they were the top of the Challenger Promotional Series and the Intermediate Playoffs. Basically the Intermediate Cup. But we wanted to like throw around a few names. Nothing set in stone quite yet. Of course, come Monday, we're gonna be sending out you know, the solidified version of all of the awards. But, yeah, I don't know. Can I set this up quickly and efficiently, or can Pino do it? They're asking if we're doing team comms, and I would very much like to do that. I did not have the time to do that, unfortunately. As soon as I finished my last graphic, I had to hit the live button because it was 9:45, and, you know, I did not want to be late. But, yeah, I believe the comms are being set up by Pino. Thank you, Pino. And if they join it, we'll use it. If not, no worries. No toes have been stepped on. It's up to the teams if they want to be heard. If not, we'll play on as usual. But, yeah. This is for all the marbles. The season has come down to this last matchup for the Winnipeg Wrath and the Delmarva Dandyskaters. Heavy-fought battles were made in the Baguette Conference. Of course, one of the Baguette teams have already promoted up into the above standings. Of course, the New Jersey Noobs, finishing second, got their spot on the right side of the bracket. And now, the first place seed, the Delmarva Dandyskaters, picking up Blue halfway through the season. Blue crashed into the scene. He made the biggest impact, in my opinion. He was one of the biggest pickups for the Delmarva Dandyskaters. As soon as he came into the division, we have had tickets opened asking for us to remove him because the skill level was just too high. We've had children crying because of that, namely Orange, but I'm not going to name any names. You know? Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. Thank you for the sub, Clifford. It means a lot to me. Hope you're having a good day. But yeah, Delmarva Dandyskaters, New Jersey Noobs, the final two intermediate teams in the playoff fixture. We'll see if we have a little Cinderella story or not. Who's to say? It's 10 o'clock. Everybody join the lobby on the dot. That's efficiency at its finest. But yeah, it'll be interesting. One last glimpse at what the regular season looked like for both of these teams. The Delmarva Dandyskaters playing one game before this, or one series before this. Of course, that was against the Atlanta Terror, as the Terror moved on past the Montreal Popes in the first round. They moved on. Terror, Skaters. Skaters came out on top. 2-0 on that series, if I remember correctly. Somebody will correct me on that later on, no matter what I say there. But, yeah. Once both teams are ready to rock, ready to roll, we'll take it down to the ice level and see how this goes. I asked both teams before this started if they wanted to do a best of 5. Pino said, please, no. And, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Dennis said if we start losing, we'll ask for a best of 5. But yeah, we'll pop it, we'll lock it, we'll probably polka dot it, not gonna lie. And yeah, once Jugi's ready, starting lineup for tonight for the Delmarva Dandyskaters, we got Jugi, Dr. Samurai, and DG Blue. the West Coast champion from the Maui Monkeys. He holds the title of the top of the Masters Division, and they hold the Pacific Cup currently. As all the players are ready, we're going to take it down to the ice level and get this one rocking and rolling. We take it down to the ice level. Delmarva Dandyskaters on the left side in their black. The Winnipeg Wrath on the right in the red. The puck is dropped. The game is on in this first period, and this best of three is underway. Mackey off the backhand, not quite able to keep that one in stride. Blue there sent back over to Jugi. Jugi here behind the Delmarva netting. Sends this one up to Blue. Blue with a shot. Goes off the forehand and wide. Good here, collects his thoughts. Brings this one down to the near side. Pops it off the backhand. Jugi with a shot. Goes off Blue. Blue here with the backhand. Score, almost able to send it in. But what a scoring opportunity that was. Sent wide off to the near side. Dr. Samurai down low. Off good. Back into the Dandyskaters territory. Dr. Samurai retrieves towards the top side. Goes past out to the point. Mackey finds a way to keep it in the zone. Shot, scores! Oh, good. Able to find the netting. What a goal! 31 seconds into the period, and we have made it 1-0, and the Winnipeg Wrath have taken the lead. Oh, buckle up. We're far from done. Game number 1 has just begun. I forgot to turn on my soundboard. That felt awkward for me. I don't know if it felt awkward for you. Dr. Samurai in the corner. Pass out to Blue. Blue with a shot. Nice save by Pino. Clogging up the center shot lane. Blue with another opportunity. Not quite able to send it past Pino neither. Jugi down to the near side boards. Hovering out in the neutral zone, looking down near side, tries to take it out down center avenue, but Pino there off the hip keeps that one wide. Dr. Samurai trying to stop him in his tracks. Blue as well, able to find it on his stick. Blue down the far side, stopped up by Pino, poked out into the neutral zone. Blue trying to drive down the middle lane, but not able to get it past the blue line. Mackey off Jugi. Topside board battle ensues. Dandyskaters able to whip it down to the near side. Here's Dr. Samurai trying to take it in stride. Off the backhand, sent to the topside point. Oh, good. They're applying the pressure, forces Jugi back down low. Mackey with a possession, goes off the backhand off Jugi. Jugi down to the near side for Delmarva. Able to get it off the forehand over to Blue. Blue off the backhand. Looks for the shot off the near side. Not quite able to hit the target. Dr. Samurai out in front. Goes off of Good. Off of Blue and out the other end. Blue down low. Finds it out to the point. Finds Jugi out at the red line. Off the forehand. Shooting. Scores! What a deflection by Blue! Holy cow! I've only seen precision like that on laser cutters. But Blue saw the puck beautifully. He saw through the smoke screen and he makes it 1-1. What a deflection goal. 3:16 remaining here in this first game in this best of 3. We're only in our first chapter tonight. Jugi down low to Blue. Blue off the back end. Looks for the shot. Not quite able to beat him out to the far side on that wraparound. Pino up against Blue into the corner. Delmarva with possession. Oh, good. There swats that one away. Awarded with the save in the process. Jugi down towards the near side. Tries to take it off the forehand. Over to Dr. Samurai. Off the back end. Loosened up out at the faceoff dot. Blue here. Trying to fake out the captain. Oh, good. Takes charge off the backhand. Gets rewarded with another save in the process. Mackey trying to work his magic down low, but lost over to Jugi. Jugi, eyed up by Pino, sent down to Blue. Blue off the backhand. Hits the red line, but not able to snipe that one on target. Dr. Samurai off the backhand. Trying to get this one out in front. Pino makes his life difficult. Down to the corner. Throws it out the length, but not able to hit it. Mackey out in front, not quite able to find Pino. Dr. Samurai getting a touch. Blue there battling for the puck, able to gain possession for the Delmarva Dandyskaters. Brought down near side, shot off the backside of the cage. Finds himself off the backhand out to the point. Finds Jugi. Jugi with a forehand over to Blue. Nice save by Ogun. Out the other way, hits the post. Oh my goodness. 2:20 remain on the first period of action, and the Winnipeg Wrath almost took the lead right back. Mackey out to Pino. Off the backhand. Tries to keep possession. Shot off the far side, and that remains undeterred. Jugi, Pino, Mackey trying to get that one out in front. Blue there, controlled far side. Try to bring this one into the offensive end. Mackey getting a touch. Blue takes this one down the near side. Here's Pino with this one off the back end with his baguettes on his back. Not quite able to find its way towards the netting. Jugi, Blue, shot off Dr. Samurai. Almost able to deflect it on, but not quite able to send it through the traffic. Blue down the near side, sends this one down low. Dr. Samurai not quite able to read his mind on that one. Oh, good, goes off Pino, back to Jugi. Jugi takes it its time out of his own blue line, finds Blue. Blue stopped up, thrown away by Good. Pino here battling along the top side boards. Jugi there getting a touch on this one. Here's Pino off the back end over to Mackey. Mackey down the near side, not quite able to get that one past Dr. Samurai in the corner. Delmarva on the retreat. 1:26 remaining here in the first period of action. Dr. Samurai out to Jugi. Pino getting his wrench in the clockworks of this offensive drive. Jugi trying to control this one down center avenue. Pino having none of it, throws it back into the Delmarva end. Mackey Ito takes this one back out to the neutral zone. Goes off Dr. Samurai, sent down to Blue. Blue taking his time for the Delmarva Dandyskaters in his own corner. Mackey Ito gets a nice stick check on him to freeze the puck out to the point. Dr. Samurai not able to beat past Good cleanly. Blue's puck is picked up by Pino with 1 second or 20 or 60 seconds remaining. I can't figure out what numbers are. Maybe tomorrow. Long distance pass, not able to connect with Blue. Oh, good. Swatted up to the top side. Pino not quite able to take possession neither. Jugi tries to finesse his way down Center Avenue, but Maki Ito not seeing through any of those lies as he knocks it loose. Pino with a shot goes off of Blue. Pino out in front finds Oh, good shot off the defenseman and wide off the far side. Pino trying to keep possession for the boys in red. Oh, good. Stopped up by Blue. Oh, good. Off the forehand. Trying to take this one down towards the near side. 30 seconds remaining. 28 and counting. Jugi down on the near side corner, brought towards the top side, keeping refuge behind his own net. Oh, good, getting involved in that play, tries to take it off the back end, not quite able to find his teammate cleanly. Maki Ito, top side, out to Pino. Pino at his own blue line, looks for the bank pass, gets it past Samurai. Maki throws it back into the bear trap. Pino following it up off the forehand, not quite able to beat him out at the point, sent down low to Maki. 7 seconds remain. Jugi, Blue, Dr. Samurai just out of his reach down to the near side. It trickles out to the Winnipeg point, and that's going to do it for period number 1. We're tied at the end of the first 5 minutes of action. Let's take a look at the tale by the numbers and see how we play on. I'm going to lower that volume for next period. Is that louder than normal? I'm not entirely sure, but both teams ready to rock, ready to roll back down into the hot seat. The Winnipeg Wrath only had 18 seconds of possession time in that last period of action. Let's see if they can hunker down and get a little more this period. Blue, topside out to Jugi. Jugi at his own blue line, taking charge for the Delmarva Dandyskaters. Off the near side out to Dr. Samurai. Off the back end, Blue shot far side and wide. Jugi keeping this one down low. Out to the point, finds Blue. Blue in pursuit is Pino. Pino getting a nice stick check on that one. Frees it up. Blue trying to keep on that one. Pino backhand over to Maki. Goes off Jugi. Maki trying to stay on this one. Able to read that one beautifully. Read it weeks in advance. It was like a children's book. Maki out to the near side point. Finds Go Good. Over to Pino. Backhander not quite able to send it soaring. Jugi down the near side. Forehand out to Blue. Blue with a shot. Goes off. Oh, good. And what a nice position to take it right from the hip to the stick. Keeps it wide of the netting. Oh, good with a save. Dr. Samurai with the puck on his stick. Not quite able to string it in there. And with a minute elapsing into the second period of action, we still remain tied. Dr. Samurai towards the topside board. Sends this one down to the near side. Blue, hot pursuit of this one. Takes it back into his own defensive end. Oh, good there. Forcing him out to the top side. Forehand shot on target. Pino with a beautiful block there. Dr. Samurai down to the near side. Jugi taking his time in his own defensive end. Leaning down towards the near side. Forehand pass over to Dr. Samurai. Connection solid, but not able to send that tic-tac in past Pino. That one remains along the sides of the boards. Blue shot deflected wide by Pino down to the near side. Here's Jugi with possession. Maki trying to force him to swallow his pill, but not quite able to get that one through. Jugi, Blue, off his hip to the backhand. Looking for the forehand opportunity. Pino getting a stick right into the wheelhouse. Blue with a forehand shot. Hits the post and off the near side. Blue, off the forehand. Leans towards the top side of the ice. Sends it back out to Dr. Samurai. Dr. Samurai here in his own defensive end. Looking top side. Sends it down to the near. Jugi. The touch on it. Pino as well getting a hand in the action. Pino here off the back end. Gets it down the near side. Finds a passing opportunity to Maki, but not able to elevate it past Blue. Blue with possession. Down the near side. Drives on. Shoots. Scores! Jugi awarded with a goal. What a way to finish off the play. Beautiful pass. Beautiful shot. And a beautiful goal. Makes it 2-1 for Delmarva. Pino trying to win the faceoff. Blue forcing him down to the near side boards. Pino thrown to the top side. Dr. Samurai up against Maki. The battle continues. Goes off. Oh, good. Down to the near side. Blue there setting the pick up against Pino. Leaves it for Jugi. Jugi with a shot. Scores! They make it 3-1. Here the difference is now 2. What finesse. Forehand, backhand. Doing it all and doing it well. 2:48 remain. Delmarva leading game number 1. Blue with a shot. Pino there deflecting this one down towards the near side. Here's Blue handling this one back over to Jugi. Jugi off the forehand. Looks for the shot out at the point. Goes off the backhand. Delmarva really playing the net front presence game. Pino with an opportunity. Goes off Jugi from the swatted stick check wide. I guess you could consider that. There's not really body checks in this game. Blue out at the point. Swatted loose by Maki. Finds Oh Good. Oh Good off the forehand. It's Jugi along the way. Maki with control off the backhand. Out to the near side point. Looks for refuge over to Pino. Blue able to control this puck beautifully off the backhand to the forehand. Oh, good there, clogging up the passing lane. Maki as well at the red line, trying to work his magic. Blue with 1 man to beat. Pino shuts the gate. Dr. Samurai with an opportunity, but not able to get his stick free. Shot off the near side, and that goes wide. Pino awarded with the save, and Jugi goes off Pino. Pino with an empty net, looks for the shot, shoots, scores! What a goal! All 7 degrees of opportunity were taken advantage of, and the Winnipeg Wrath have made it 2-3 here in game number 1 this evening. What a shot! Jugi looking for an answer. Goes past Ogood. I don't know how he shot it through Ogood's stick. Somebody better call Irvion because this game's a little broken. Good shot. Way to take advantage. Throw it on target. Never a bad idea to throw pucks to the net. Sometimes those go in. He did raise his stick. I will confirm that. Dr. Samurai, Blue, off the back and scores! What a nice give. What a nice go. And Blue takes that one all the way to the store, cashes it in for $1.50, and he makes it 5-2 for the Dandyskaters. Blue taking this one down the near side, off the back end, down low in the offensive corner, trying to find an opportunity, just taking it in himself, looking to make the most of his opportunity. Somehow Pino finds that off of his hip and keeps that one wide, and the score the same. Jugi tries to finesse his way through the defense, leaning towards the top side, pass down low, goes off Ogood. Blue there takes it back over to Jugi. Jugi here with possession, quarterbacking the play down to the near side. Forehand shot, scores! Blue tried to touch it, but try as he must, he did not. 4 goals the difference. Jugi from the red line finds the puck with eyes. And he finds his way through the traffic, finds himself goal number 6 for the boys in orange, and we play on. Dr. Samurai off the forehand down to Jugi. Jugi here, 60 seconds remaining here in the second chapter. His first game of 3 tonight. Blue off the back end. Pino there getting a nice stick check to free it up. Mackey driving down the top side. Blue getting a hand, takes it back out to the neutral zone. Ogood trying to stop him. The last line of defense, not quite able to get him. And Blue will walk that one right in. And the differential is up to 5. Pino almost had enough gumption on his stick. Almost able to take his wind out on him. But sadly, the Wings do not have hitboxes and such. History has been written with goal number 7 for the Delmarva Dandyskaters. Jugi, Blue, with a shot goes off Mackey. Pino down to the near side boards. Mackey trying to gain possession. Blue getting a touch on this one down the near side, trying to get this one through off the forehand. Backhand out to the point. Here's Jugi with 30 seconds remaining. Shooting, it goes off Ogood over the netting. What a save. Ogood out in front of his own net, lost over to Blue. Blue here with an opportunity, trying to dangle his way through the opposition. Backhanded wraparound denied by Pino. 18 seconds remain. Jugi with possession for the boys in orange. Lanes topside off the backhand. Finds a little bit of elbow room down the near side. Off the forehand. Not able to beat out Pino. Pino with a backhand. Goes off Jugi. Tries to get his own rebound. Jugi controls off the near side. Looks for the forehand backhand action. Oh, good. Stolen away. Backhand. Shot over to Pino. Off the forehand. Not able to control it. Oh, my goodness. That would have been magnificent. But a good period, and we'll take a look at the tail by the numbers as we are at the end of our second period of 3. 7-2 is the score. Delmarva leading Winnipeg. And we'll jump back into the action. Clip it if you want to see the stats in more detail as all 6 parties are ready to rock, ready to roll. Delmarva on the left side in the black. And Winnipeg on the right in the red. Here's Blue. Off the back end, leaning down towards the near side of the ice, looking for the forehand shot. Not quite able to hit the target. Dr. Samurai off the forehand, back over to Jugi. Jugi taking his time down the near side. Nice stop up by Mackey. Mackey looking to clog it along the top side. Scores from the red line. What a pickpocket. Somebody call the police. He just robbed him blind. Mackey off the back end. The only man between him and the net was Ogood. Ogood almost was able to steal it away, but 4:44 remaining here in the third period of action here in game number 1. Winnipeg have made it 3-7. Mackey leaving it go. Dr. Samurai trying to make the most of his opportunities along the far side point in the Winnipeg territory. Ogood knocks that one loose down to the near side. Pino flops that one down. Jugi back over to Blue. Blue here with the forehand. Shooting. Nice save by Pino off the forehead and keeps it wide. Pino whips this one topside. Ogood trying to force that one past Blue. Able to do so. Goes off Mackey. Down the length of the ice. Ogood in hot pursuit. Not able to get past Dr. Samurai. Jugi goes off Dr. Samurai. Mackey down in the corner. Goes off Ogood. Down to the near side. Here's Jugi with a touch on this one. Off the back into the forehand. Swaps that one down the near side. Blue not quite able to pop it in. Pino off the back end. Forehand into the corner. Dr. Samurai trying to get this one out. Well, topside boards. Mackey trying to get involved as well. Blue backhand. Looking for the shot. Spinorama action, but not able to beat out Pino. He saw through his lies. And he made sure he wasn't stealing anything from the shot. Jugi with a shot. Pino with a beautiful save. Pino, Mackey out the top side over to Ogood. Ogood with an opportunity. Almost able to snipe it in. But the setup was not quite picture perfect. Jugi with an opportunity goes off Pino. Pino shutting that one down. Dr. Samurai at his own blue line. Hits Ogood along the force out pass. Jugi picks it up where he left off. Out in front, finds Blue. Nice shot, but not able to find it between the uprights. Jugi off the forehand. Down towards the near side. Trying to get his way past through the crowd. Finds its way towards Blue. Blue with a shot, scores! Out from the faceoff dot. From 26 feet away, he found himself goal number 8 for the Delmarva Dandyskaters right from the backhand into the twine. He cements that differential back to 5. Pino trying to get this one down the near side boards. Swapped wide. Ogood almost able to make connection with that one, but not quite. Dr. Samurai poked loose. Here's Mackey down low, trying to work his magic for Winnipeg. Jugi down the near side. Pass out to Blue. Blue with a shot. What a goal! Grab, pop, pull, and pow. 3:01 remaining in the third. Jugi with a nice feed. Blue took no time to decide where he wanted to put that one, and a beautiful shot makes it 9-3. Capkin's calling it out. The Wrath getting next game. That's what it's all about. You gotta swap the momentum, force it into a game number 3. Blue dangles his way through. Pino stops and out of the post. What a save by Pino! Ogood dumps it down, gives his team some time to breathe with 9-3 being the score. We only have 2 minutes and 44 seconds remaining here in regulation. We'll see how the rest of this game transpires. Blue down low in the corner, finds Ogood, out to Mackey. Mackey off the backhand, thrown out to the near side. Pino in hot pursuit takes a touch on this one, down to the corner, tries to advance it for the Winnipeg Wrath. Jugi off Mackey, down to the near side. The boys in red are coming to town. Ogood with an opportunity, not quite able to swing that one into the netting. Mackey off the hip, lost to Jugi. Ogood gains his thoughts, finds Mackey. Mackey down low in the corner of the Delmarva territory, off the backhand, it's Jugi, continuing his efforts down to the near side. Ogood in pursuit, swatted away by Dr. Samurai. Samurai taking his time behind his own net. Forced to the top side on that dump out. Here's Pino with possession off the forehand over to Ogood. Ogood with a forehand over to Mackey into the top side corner. Looks for this wraparound opportunity. Mackey off the back and tries to take it off the hip with a swing and a jive, but not able to take it in stride. The Winnipeg score! How? Okay. Well, yeah. Winnipeg at 4. Blue slam dunks it, looking like it's Space Jam out here. With 150 remaining, the differential's at 5. Blue, Samurai, out of his reach, brought back into the neutral zone. Samurai trying to advance his way down the near side. Blue with a shot off the near side. That one does not get rewarded. Dr. Samurai down low, waiting to make a move. Goes off Ogood. Mackey with the tip of the stick, goes off Blue. Blue backhand over to Jugi. Jugi here down low. Trying to take this one back into the corner, off the back end, leaning towards the top side, swings it past Mackey. Ogood getting a touch on this one. Dr. Samurai trying to advance that one for Delmarva. Ogood has other planes pass towards Mackey, not quite able to find it on his tape. Blue hits Pino. Pino at the blue line, tries to force it towards the netting. Jugi trying to keep that one wide. Ogood down to the near side, finds Mackey with a stick battle against Dr. Samurai. Jugi getting a touch behind his own net. Ogood there advancing that pressure. The Winnipeg Wrath going pedal to the metal right now. Nothing but offensive pressure for the Delmarva Dandyskaters, and they're almost getting goals because of it. 58 seconds, but Blue able to throw that one back where it came from. 57 seconds remain in the third period of action. And Jugi saying, just as well as Winnipeg, I can do just that. Puts on the pedal, gets it to the metal, and he finds himself goal number 10 on the stick of Blue. Jugi with a shot off the far side. Pino there hugging the post, trying to keep that one wide. Jugi off the backhand, not quite able to send that one in. Blue here with a backhand, trying to take this one out and around town. Pino picks his pocket, as good as I've ever seen anybody. Pino to the far side corner, sent out to the Mackey. Mackey off the backhand, forehand shot saved by Jugi. Ogood, Mackey towards the top side, off the backhand, so almost able to send it in, but hits the post instead. 30 seconds remain in the third. Goal difference is 6. Jugi down low in the corner. Tries to get this one past Pino. Forehand, backhand action, but Pino has seen it all, and he'll see it again. Jugi with a... Oh my gosh. He did it again, but this time he didn't need someone else to finish off his play. Jugi, what a bank pass to himself. Hits him with a little bit of a zig when Pino thought it was a zag. And that's a high IQ play if I've ever seen one. Jugi getting jiggy with it. I couldn't have said it better, Cheese. What a shot by Mackey. Winnipeg saying, you can score, we can score just the same. Oh, good. Nice 50-50 against Jugi. Finds it on his teammate's stick perfectly. And the silver platter was displayed out. And Mackey said, I'll just take a bite of that. 5 seconds remain in the third. And we have our 6-goal difference to solidify this first game in the books. Let's take a look at the tail by the numbers. And we'll get more into depth. Mackey Ito with 3 goals. Ogood with 1. Pino with 1. For the saves of the Winnipeg Wrath, Pino had 8. Ogood at 7. And Mackey having the lone goal, or the lone save, for their total of 16. For the Delmarva Dandyskaters, goal scorer 6 from Blue, Jugi with 5, and Dr. Samurai with 2 points to his name as well. But Blue, an onslaught of shots 10 of those were saved. 6 of those made their way through. We'll look on into this next period of action between the Winnipeg Wrath and the Delmarva Dandyskaters. This is a best of 3 series, so we'll see how the rest of this goes. And, first team to collect 2 W's in their back pocket goes home a challenger. We'll see which team it might be here after game number 2. I don't know if we have any mods in chat, so I'm going to start one myself. So I kind of want to vote. I want to put my own money on this one. What's like 5 minutes is alright. Yeah. Yeah, 5 minutes to vote. Predictions live. Do what you want. I'm putting my money on Winnipeg because I think it'd be funny. But yeah, it'll be interesting. 11 goals to 5, the end of game number 1. We're going to move into game number 2 as all 6 players are ready to rock, ready to roll. It looks like Dr. Samurai sitting on the bench. Start this next game here in game number 2. Leston Dennis, the captain of the Delmarva Dandyskaters, out there on the ice. We'll see how this one goes, and immediately, I'm talking like fractions of a second, Blue has found himself his first goal right from the get-go. Nothing but gas in his tank. He's turning on the turbo. Down the near side, Mackey dumping this one in. Blue in hot pursuit of this one. Takes his time for the Delmarva Dandyskaters. Topside forced down to the near. Mackey with a nice body position. Try to keep this one in his pocket. Blue, better body position, but Mackey with the better stick checking ability. Blue forced back over to Jugi. Jugi back behind his own net. Looking towards the top side. The passing lane clogged up by Ogood. Forcing him back down into the corner. Jugi in trouble. Forehand out of the zone. Goes down the length of the ice. Pino, first touch on this one. Gets the body position on less than Dennis. Pino, off Mackey. Mackey off the back end. Throws this one down the length of the ice. 4:22 remaining here in the first. Play on. Pino, off of Dennis down to the near side. Mackey trying to force this one down center avenue. Pino with a shot. Nice save by Jugi. Jugi off Mackey, out in front, looking for Ogood, but not quite able to find his tape in time. Ogood off the backhand, sent down low behind the Delmarva netting. Mackey trying to get the pressure applied, throws it off the forehand, back out to the point, just past Pino. Pino here, off the backhand, sends it right back from where it came from. Mackey, I don't know how you did that. That impressed me. I don't know how you can go from forehand to backhand quite that fast, but kudos to that. A lot of skill involved there. 3 minutes, 46 seconds remaining here in the first period of game number 2. Jugi off the forehand, bringing this one out for a wheelhouse, finds Blue, shot off the near side and wide. Lesson Dennis off the backhand, finds Jugi. Jugi finds his way past 2, looks for the third man beat, but not able to send the finalizer on target. That would have been a highlight goal at its finest, but not able to find the end goal that they were looking for. Jugi off the backhand, getting past 1, finds a little bit of leeway to take with it. Jugi down the near side, off the forehand, over to Blue. Blue with a shot, scores! What a play! The puck laid perfectly on the tape. Jugi just lays it out. Maybe the best passer of the league. Able to nickel and dime it down low into the crease with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Here in this first period, Delmarva Dandyskaters have found themselves up 2-0. I wish I could speak English and speak it fluently. That is the only language I can speak, but you've seen otherwise. You can also speak gibberish. Jugi towards his top side, goes off the backhand, trying to get this one down to the corner, thrown down to the near side, looking for Blue, but not quite able to find him. Mackey eats out with an empty net, looking for the backhand opportunity, shot on target! What? Would you believe that if I told you that in, thinking of big words that I don't know the meaning of, and I don't want to say any of them. Here's Leston Dennis down along the near side corner. Mackey waiting out in front for Ogood's pass, but it never came out. Dennis in the corner, pressured up by 2 Winnipeg players, finds a way to pass it out into the neutral zone. Jugi, Pino do battle. Ogood tries to get a hand on this one, knocked loose by Pino. Blue getting involved in the battle, thrown back into the Winnipeg territory. Here's Pino with it now, off the forehand, pressured up by Blue, just streamlined right to the puck, and Pino was not ready for that. Jugi with a shot goes off of Mackey down to the near side corner. Here's Blue with it now for the Delmarva, trying to drive it in. Ogood throws a wrench into it. Keeps that one wide. Blue trying, not done yet. Lost to Pino. Pino over to Mackey. Mackey off the top of the stick, not able to keep it in stride. Jugi getting a touch on this one off the hip. Backhand down the near side. Finds Blue. Blue with a 2-on-1 opportunity. Throws it back behind the Winnipeg netting. Keeps it in the corner. Looking to take this one out in front. Nice shot, but goes through the crease, not making contact whatsoever, and that one goes unrewarded. Dennis. Jugi down the near side. Mackey stopping him up. Aki, of course, not having the most solid connections as he's playing from his canoe. And Jugi has made it 3-0 here in game number 2. 1:41 remain here in the first period of action. And Jugi, right from the point, makes his spot at home. He drinks the milk right from the carton. Listen, Dennis along the top side. Blue trying to get a hand on this one. We're going to bring this one down to the near side. Backhand wraparound scores! Pino thought he had all the options covered except the one that Blue took. A nice shot along the far side post. Able to beat him past that one. And we have a 4-0 game. Delmarva looking to take this series in 2. Dennis stopped up by Pino. Along the top side boards, here's Pino trying to get this one off the forehand. Stopped up. Out of the defensive blue line for Winnipeg. Pino trying to get this one off the forehand. Dennis there with a little Beyblade action. Gets that one free off the backhand. Sends it off the backboards. Blue with a touch on this one off the backhand, but Pino shuts the gate on that one. Jugi off the forehand. Out in front. And what a save by Ogud. Off the ear, and his ears are ringing. Less than Dennis along the top side boards. Hits the point. Looks for the forehand shot. Goes off the boards. Down the near, or off of the blue. Down the near side. Ogud with a shot. Scores! And they make it 4-1. Winnipeg is not dead yet. 55 seconds remain in the first period, and they are looking to build some momentum to carry into the second period of action here in game number 2. Jugi, off the forehand, swings it in. Nice save by Pino. Keeps it wide. Less than Dennis, trying to get this one down low. Off the back and look for the passing lane. Looks to wrap it out himself, but Ogud there with a nice swat wide. Goes off Mackey to the topside boards. Less than Dennis in hot pursuit of this one, getting the first touch on the puck. Off the back end, getting this one out towards Blue. Ogud throws it out the other way. Jugi with possession. 30 seconds remaining. Mackey off the hip. Jugi takes it off the forehand back and scores off the roof. And he's found himself in the rafters. Or rafters. Not Jurassic Park. At least not yet. Pino looking to take this one down right from the get-go. Looking to take an answer to the house. 20 seconds remaining. There's not a lot of time to do so. Dennis. Jugi. Nobody home. Looking to walk it in. Does not take the charity, and there's some respect for that. No, maybe he just, I think he might have just fanned on that. Yeah, it looks like... That's a hard But anyway, that's the end of the first period. What a way to end it. Did I do something to my sound mixer? Hang on. I gotta check this. This is where I normally have it. Cool. Alright, no substitutions. Jugi says I make all the cool shots, and that makes up for that. That quote, noob. Of course, that was from his teammate. That's perfectly fine, you know. But it is. Pino said that'd be something he would do. All right, I'll give him a few more seconds. I want to see more of the lobby banter before we jump back into it. That's when you know both sides of the ice are having a good time. All right, period number 2. The halfway mark of the series, if it goes all 3 games, is underway. 5-1 our score, 4 goals the difference. Maybe I'll stop having a stroke at some point today. Pino, off the back end, hitting Blue along the near side corner, trying to take this one out to Jugi. Blue, doing it all himself down the near side boards. Ends it off to Jugi, out of his own blue line, looks to take this one down the near side, looking to lean with it, looking to rock with it, but not able to find a teammate at the end of the play. Dennis, trying to pick the body. Ogud, goes off Mackey. Blue getting involved as well. Ogud here with possession. Ogud, tied up by Dennis and Blue. Ogud behind his own net, looking to take refuge. Bank pass off the top side, hits Mackey along the way. Jugi here. Along the far side faceoff dot from the Winnipeg territory. Jugi finds a way to weave his way in and out, but not able to finish that one off. Does not pass go, does not collect $200. Down the near side, finds Mackey. Mackey off the backhand, trying to fake out less than Dennis. Dennis seeing through the lies of the Jedi and steals that one away. Over to Jugi. Shot off the backhand. What composure. It's on the post. What a save by Ogud, but no. Blue has found a way to take it off. Can I get like... Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, my. That's a yike. Jugi off the forehand, looking for the shot from the point, hits the post off the near side and rings it wide. 3 minutes 40 seconds remaining here in the second period of action. Mackey with a shot blocked by Jugi over to Pino down the near side point. Looks off the backhand, swings a little early. Blue off the backhand, hits the net, nice shot, but Mackey goes off Dennis into the far side point. Blue takes it out to the slot, looking to take it off the backhand. Shot goes off the post in behind the Winnipeg territory. Mackey forcing him out to the far side point, handed off to Dennis. Dennis here off the hip to the backhand to the forehand, shot wide off the far side. Blue keeps possession for Delmarva. Looks for the near side wraparound. Pino there advancing on him. Dennis with his shot, but good. Saving the day, stacking the pads, and he saves the day. Yet again. Jugi down the near side forehand. Shot goes through traffic and let go. And that one trickles in. We're in Brazil. It's like a football game trying to force it over the line. I feel that. Here's Ogud down the near side, off the back, and taking his time and through the neutral zone. What a shot, goes over the netting. Beautiful save by Jugi, takes it off the chrome dome. He's awarded with the save magnificently. What a shot by Mackey. What a way to tee it up by Pino. And the Winnipeg Wrath have found their second of the evening. What a give, what a go, what a play. It's comeback time. Looking for the shot. What a save by Dennis from Mackey's shot from downtown. Blue, far side, out to Dennis. Forehand down to the near side, trying to get this one over to Jugi. Jugi looking for a panhandle. Not able to hit the style points quite yet. Blue off the backhand, looking to take this one down center avenue. Good. Able to send that one wide. Keeps it loose. Jugi at his own blue line. Takes out one, but not Ogud. Ogud having his goggles on. He's read the script. He knows what's going on, but not there. Dennis over to Blue. Nice shot, but Pino saves the day. Keeps that one wide. Mackey goes off Ogud. Dumping this one down for Winnipeg. Here's Dennis with control down the near side. It goes off the tip of the stick of Blue. Pino looking to take it down the near side. Goes off the back end. Jugi looking to take it, but not quite able to get it past Mackey. Mackey into the corner. Blue taking this one out for Delmarva. Ogud with a nice stick check. Gives himself a little bit of room to work with. Dennis able to regain possession. Goes off Blue over to Jugi. Jugi back in forehand. Not quite able to beat out Pino. Pino control down into the corner. Jugi picks it away. Goes off Mackey out into the neutral zone. 1 minute 40 seconds or 47 seconds remaining. Second. I'm just not feeling it. I'm going to be honest with you. It's been a wild day. Jugi down to the near side. Treading softly. Treading carefully. We're going to take it out for Tiny Dancer, but Ogud steals it away off the backhand. Nice block by Jugi. Dennis off the backhand, not quite able to find his way through the uprights. Pino getting a touch over to Ogud. Ogud out in front of his own net, lost over to Blue. Blue tried to battle for it, not able to get the shot angle in time. Pino picking up the loose pieces of the puzzle, thrown down to the near side. Mackey with a nice dump out, goes over Jugi's stick. Now at the remaining 200. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining here in the second period of action. Jugi over to Dennis, off the backhand. Pino shutting the gate on that offensive opportunity. Keeps the score the same. Jugi out in the neutral zone, picked off by Mackey. Ogud with 60 seconds remaining, wraps his way around, but not quite able to find it on target. Blue steals it away. 3-on-1. Blue trying to start the breakout, just holds W, looking to walk it in. Dennis not quite ready for the pass. Jugi steals it away down the near side boards, looking for the backhanded pass. Ogud, Mackey playing a little forecheck action. Mackey getting a touch on it, one man to beat. Mackey jives with it, but not able to send it in. Ogud collects his pieces, throws to the topside corner. Jugi getting the first touch on this one for Delmarva. Down in the corner, Jugi leans towards the near side. 30 seconds remaining here in the second period of action. Blue with a backhand, looking for the shot, goes off the forehand, not quite able to send it in. Ogud, forehand shot off Jugi. Mackey out in front, nice save by Jugi. Like Superman, he swoops in, and he gets that one out of the way of harm. Less than Dennis, topside, looking for the shot, scores! Delmarva making it 8-2 against the Winnipeg Wrath. Shot from the blue line, finds its way through, and Blue having a field day with the stick in the crease, giving the Winnipeg Wrath something to think about. Ogud off the backhand, Jugi trying to get that one out, but Pino, what a save, keeps it out, and that's going to do it. That's the end of the second period of action. 6 goals of difference, and Delmarva on top as the score is 8-2. Is Papa Shields in the chat? If so, your captain's calling you. I haven't seen Papa Shields play slap in so long. I'd love nothing more than to see Delmarva close out their challenger spot with a little bit of Papa Shields action. This could be the last period of action for both of these teams until Season 3. Chugi says Papa's falling asleep. It's unfortunate. I was really hoping. I was really praying. But Delmarva, if they lead at the end of this third period of action, they have solidified their spot in the Challenger Division for Season 3 of Slap Shot Rebound. But we'll see what happens. 6 goals of difference. Pino looking to make it 7. I couldn't do math. Doogie down center avenue. Shot! Hits the post and stays wide. Oh, good. Off the backhand. Less than Dennis there knocking it loose as well. Mackey goes off the backhand down towards the near side. Less than Dennis. Off the forehand, throwing this one down. Doogie getting a touch on this one. Trying to keep it involved for the guys in orange. Bank pass to himself. Not able to connect with it. Whipped out of the zone. Blue. Bank pass down low. Jugi with possession. Off the forehand. Trying to get this one past Pino. But Pino, the gatekeeper, able to keep that one wide. Doogie off the backhand, looking for the backhand, a wraparound, but not quite able to send it on target. Less than Dennis off Mackey, goes off Ogood, shot on target! What a save by Blue out at the red line. Mackey toe, stick battling up against Less than Dennis. Ogood getting involved where Mackey left off. Jugi getting involved where Dennis. Dennis with a shot, Pino with a save! Dennis not able to jam in the rebound as he crashes the crease. Pino, calm as a cucumber. Probably not, he was probably spazzing out a little bit in this chair, but we'll take it at face value. 3:55 remaining in the third. Jugi almost able to send it in, but not able to hit the one-timer. Oh, good. Off the back end. Sent down to Pino. Pino with a long-distance pass. Shot with a pool noodle. Interesting. Blue down towards the near side. Looking for the forehand shot. Not quite able to beat it through the crowd. Blue down in the corner. Off the back end. Whips down to the near side. Shot saved by Gogood. I don't know how he's kept it firmly in the pocket. The backhand pocket. What composure. Keeps the puck in his possession. He keeps the Winnipeg Wrath from having... what's 6 plus 1? Is that right? Yeah, 7 goal difference. Whatever. The time has passed. The moment's gone. Mackey down low. Off Jugi. Jugi able to steal this one away towards the top side. Looks to lean with a rock with it. Finds its way to Dennis. Goes off Pino. Pino here along the top side boards. Looking to take this one out under his own volition. Jugi having other plans. Battle continues. Jugi looking to come out on top. Ogood getting involved for the Winnipeg Wrath in blue as well for the Delmarva Dandyskaters. Sent down to Mackey. Mackey getting a touch. Goes off Blue. Down to the near side. Ogood. Shot down the length of the ice. Dumping it out. And gives his team some time to breathe. Mackey. Ogood crashing it down low. Trying to take it away from Jugi. Able to do so. Over to Mackey. Mackey with a shot opportunity. Not able to take it. No. Winnipeg on an onslaught of offense for the first time in this series. Jugi with a touch, able to keep it wide. Awarded with a save. Pino out of the point, trying to get past Blue down the near side. Blue off the forehand, backhand, gets it past one. Looking to take it past Pino with a bank pass, goes off Mackey. Pino up against Blue. The battle continues along the topside point of the Delmarva territory, brought out to the red line. Pino with a shot, scores! Winnipeg have made it 3-8 with 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining here in game number 2 in this best of 3 for the challenger position. First game not on. That was bad. Oh, good. Forehand out of the zone. Finds Mackey. Off the back end over to Pino. Pino here with a forehand opportunity. Not able to get past Jugi. Jugi with the forehand. Shot. Scores! And they take it right back and say, you can score. We can do that as well. And they put goal number 9 on the board. Jugi taking this one from the face-off, looking for the backhand shot out of the blue line, looking to snipe it in, goes off post to post, Pino slaps it wide. Here's Dennis, down low in his own corner. Oh, good, Mackey applying that pressure, goes off Jugi down to the near side corner. Blue with a nice stick check, gives himself the extra step he needs. 50-50 against Oh, good between Blue. Down the length of the ice, Jugi. Mackey doing battle down low in the Delmarva territory. Jugi forehand out of the zone. No, good. Able to get a touch on this one. Mackey not quite able to beat out the traffic. Dennis down center avenue. Stolen away by Mackey. Goes off Jugi. Jugi with 1:34 remaining here in the season. As Jugi. Bank pass out the top side. Dennis with a shot opportunity. Not able to send it packing. Blue off the backhand. Trying to take this one out for a walk down the near side. Mackey not able to swing that one on. So that one goes past through the crease. Pino along his topside point. Dennis sent back to Jugi. Jugi forehand shot goes. What do you mean? Hang on. What do you mean that's a save? I wanted a goal line on that. Can somebody code me a button to go goal line? That'd be pretty neat. There's no way. There's no possible way. I'm going back after the stream. I'm clipping that. I'm saving the screenshot. I'm taking the frame. I want to know. There's no way he saved that first one. There's no possible way. Look at the shot. Goes off the post. Less than Dennis along the top side boards. Goes off the backhand. Looking down towards the near side. Not able to get that one past Pino. On front, Mackey. Looking for daylight. Gets it past Jugi. Shooting. Hits the post. Unfortunate. Finds his jar of peanut butter. But it was just a ruse. Nothing inside. 34 seconds remaining. Third period of action. Jugi looking for a shot. Deflection on target. But Pino getting an extra piece of ham on the sandwich. Making it a little off zesty. It's 26 seconds remaining in the third. 10-3 the score. Delmarva looking at Challenger right now. Looking at it most likely. Maggie with a shot goes off Jugi. Winnipeg want one more goal before we end this one off. Oh, good. Out in front, Maggie crashing three. Score! Oh, good. Makes it fourth goal for Winnipeg with 14 seconds remaining here in the second game. In this best of three. Wow. A 14-second dance. Mackey off the backhand. And, yeah, they're just going to let it roll. 7 seconds remaining. Pino wants a goal! No, he's just kidding. But yeah, that's going to do it. Congratulations to the Delmarva Dandyskaters. They have made Challenger. And they have found themselves in the finals. Up against the New Jersey Noobs for the title of the Intermediate Division. Taking a look at the final tale by the numbers. As the series was a 2-0 sweep, the Delmarva Dandyskaters, final game, 10-4. The goal scorers of the match, Delmarva having Jugi with 4, Blue with 4, and less than Dennis with 2. And for the Winnipeg Wrath, Pino with 1, Ogood with 2, and Mackie Ito with 1 as well. Of course, save-wise, Jugi having 5, less than Dennis with 3, Blue having 1. And for the saves for the Winnipeg Wrath, the Pino, Ogood tag team in 4 goals apiece, and the lone goal by Mackie brings them to the total sum of 9. I'm pulling it up now. I don't care. I need to know. If somebody clipped that, can you post it in chat? I want that frame. I want that frame. Well, congratulations to the Delmarva Dandyskaters on the Challenger Division. They have found themselves with the purple badge next to their name. Coming into season number 3, keep an eye on the announcements channel. Tomorrow we're announcing a lot of things for the off-season, pertaining when we open registrations, and a few tournament ideas we're throwing around. But, yeah. If you're interested in the, shoot, I was supposed to do a few announcements tonight. If you're interested in the Draft Cup, anybody can sign up, anybody can be drafted. If you're interested in that, check the announcements channel in the SPL Discord. The link for the Discord is down below. You sign up, you can pick if you want to be captain or just a player. We're hand-picking the captains, so if you don't make the cut, sorry. There's only so many captains we can choose from. But, yeah, we're cutting off sign-ups. I believe we're finalizing it on Friday. So you got 3 more days to sign up for the Draft Cup. The draft is on Sunday, I believe, the 11th. Check the league announcements. Make sure I'm not wrong. And we'll go from there. Tomorrow, a big league announcement comes out. It'll detail what our roadmap is for the offseason, what we're going to be doing, what we have in mind for the league. And we'll see what happens. Draft Cup's going to be lit, as the kids say. But, yeah, matches for the Draft Cup start on the 14th. The draft begins on the 11th. And, yeah, signups are right now. Go to the league announcements. It's the second one from the bottom, or it's the one above the Miami. Yeah, the second one from the bottom. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, interesting. I'm not sure what servers we'll be playing those games on. I kind of want it to be Central, but that's up for the organizers of the Draft Cup to decide. That's not so much in my realm of authority. But, yeah. If you have any questions about the Draft Cup, DM, Noxu, or Walster. To find them, join the SPL Discord, and they're in our staff. So, yeah, if you see the orange name, there you go. There you have it. That's what it's all about. But, yeah, what a night. What a night. Unfortunately, the Winnipeg Wrath continue their winless streak. Man. We should start taking bets how long it's going to take. Loss number 70 and 71 coming to the hands of the Delmarva Dandyskaters for the Winnipeg Wrath. M-Dub will have to update his, I don't know if that's a public pin or not, but M-Dub has a pinned message in one of the chats in SPL of the overall record of the Winnipeg Wrath, and he just kind of like pokes fun at Pino about it. I think it's hilarious, but yeah. Winnipeg Wrath, New Jersey Minutemen, both being in intermediate next season. It'll be interesting. I think the farther into the farther along the league gets, the more even the divisions are going to become. Of course, next season we're gonna have a lot of big names starting up their own teams on the East Coast. So, gonna be a lot of decisions to make. I'm a little nervous about them, but that's for later. But tomorrow we're gonna be putting out an announcement with all the details about. We're opening up community voting tomorrow. There's 2 stages of that. It'll be in the announcement what the stages are. After that, we're also announcing the dates for opening and closing of registration, when we're going to finalize the schedules, and when the first games are going to be taking place for season number 3 of SPL Rebound. But yeah, that's probably going to be going out around like noon tomorrow, Eastern time, so about 9 o'clock Pacific. And if you're Mountain, you know, you can do the math yourself. But yeah, good match, good series, great game. I had a lot of fun. I don't know about you guys, even though I had a stroke for the majority of the game. You know, got down to business and we got it done. The finals, whether or not they'll be played, is up to those 2 teams. If they want to play it, it's there. The winner gets a title and an award because of it. I believe it's... I'm pretty sure we're naming it in honor of Cowtown. But I don't remember what the specific name of the award was. For IM, the season champions will be getting the Jaskin Cup. So, you know, winner of the... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, gotcha. So, winner between Delmarva and the New Jersey Noobs will be receiving the Jaskin Cup award for the intermediate playoff champions, and then the Deli Meat award, of course, going to the best regular season team in the intermediate division. Of course, that's being the Oklahoma Exotics. They had 50 standing points at the end of the season, 25 wins to their 2 losses. None of those were in overtime. And yeah, we're looking forward to the next season. I'm very excited to see how this is going to play out. And I'm really excited to see some of these new teams, new faces, new game. That much and more later on throughout the season. We'll move into the off-season as we're starting to close out season number 2, SPL Rebound. I'm excited. But yeah, with that being said, I'm going to go lie down. I had moderate heat exhaustion throughout today. And I don't know if I'm in a mental state to do anything else other than take a nap. Yeah, open going into intermediate. Great teams across the board. I think right now there's only one game that has yet to be decided for the open division, and that's the Newark Niconics, a great open team. I think very IM ready. They're going to be taking on, I think it's the Pittsburgh Jesters, my bad. Yeah, the Gibsonia Jesters, my bad. Yeah, that'll be interesting. Gibsonia, of course, in round number 2 of the Open Playoffs, they took out... Do I have the graphic? I made the graphic. I don't know if I ever set it up in my own chat or my own stream. Can't play until Sunday? That's fine. Do I have the graphic? Yeah, there we go. So, might look a little confusing, but the Final 4 make it into the intermediate division. So, of course, as of right now, the Ocean City Tsunamis, they're on the top left, took out the Philadelphia Ugly Pucklings in a 2-game series. Of course, the Ugly Pucklings on the top left also took out the Pennsylvania Petards in a forfeit victory. I don't remember the logistics of that, but that's what the site says. We're going to roll with it. If you want to see this bracket for yourself, go to spl.gg. It is the Open Promotional Series, even though it says intermediate at the top. Just kind of ignore that. Titling was kind of weird. There really haven't been standards for it. We're going to fix it for next season, but for now, we'll just have to bear with it and grit our teeth a little bit. Gibsonia Jesters taking a 2-game series over the previously intermediate East High Mildcats. They're the former players of the Pittsburgh Pain and the Pittsburgh Panthers from last season, if you're around long enough to remember them. And of course, along the right side of the screen, the little slash meaning, of course, there's a best of 3 between Nashville and the Bullets. The Bullets ended up winning the best of 3. They moved on into the bye, and the Nashville Iconics ended up taking on the Phoenix Onions. Nashville ended up taking home that series 2-0, and they moved on to play the Portland Pirates, where Nashville again moves on into the semifinals in the Final Four. They found themselves in the intermediate division. Then on the top right, the Iowa Hawkeyes took on the Hamilton Boneyard Boys. The Hamilton Boneyard Boys found themselves on top, and they advanced to take on the New Jersey Bullets, where they again came out on top in a 2-game series. Very, very close game. 1 goal difference, 2 goal difference in those matches. I was back on the 4th. Not sure if it was broadcasted. If it was by Clifford. Make sure to go check him out. Hit him with a follow. He casts a lot of the lower divisions, and he puts a lot of time and effort into his broadcast. Make sure to show him some love. That is twitch.tv/Clifford_82. He's in chat. You can click on his name. But yeah, Hamilton Boneyard Boys taking on the Nashville Iconics in the semifinals. If they want to continue, if they don't, that's fine as well. They've already claimed their spot in intermediate. They don't really have anything else to prove. And of course, the final match will be for the title of the Genesis Cup in honor of Blades. I think it's 3 seasons in running we've had the Genesis Cup. But yeah, the winner of this bracket will be given the Genesis Cup and the title for it. So if they want to play past their intermediate promotional match, that's up to them. That's fine if they don't want to, and at the same time, it's fine if they do. You know, it's there. Do it if you want. If not, you know, other teams will step up. Not fun. I want to be done with playoffs. I feel that. I feel that on a spiritual level. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is. Working around a holiday has been a pain. Yeah, move on. Looking to close out season number 2, hopefully soon. As registrations do start soon. Sooner than you think. Again, stay posted. We'll send out the announcement tomorrow. With all the bells, all the whistles that you hope for, and probably more. There's been a lot going on behind the scene with staff, and we've skimmed over tremendous amounts of like suggestions and feedback and what we can possibly do for the awards this season. And the media team, just hard at work getting graphics done. It's a lot of stuff you guys haven't seen yet, but you will come time. Hopefully next Monday we finalize all the awards. Looking to announce the awards on the 12th. I'll give you that little tidbit. Whether or not that'll happen, that's up to the captains and how fast they vote and how fast they get their votes in. All the MVP awards and the most improved player awards from each division is left up to the captains. So at the end of, you know, regular or postseason, you know, the announcement goes out to the captain's chat. If they vote, they vote. If they don't, they don't. 6 days is the grace period for it. And at the end of the 6 days, it closes, and whoever's the top dog gets the award, etc., etc. But yeah, that's a 6 sub badge. Thank you. So many people have called it a golf club. That means a lot. I'm not gonna lie. West Nowhere Awards, pain. I don't know what you mean. If you're talking about the West Coast Awards, I don't know what the West Coast is doing if they're doing their own award show like they did last season. But for SPL, each division has their stat-based awards, their MVP awards, and Most Improved Player award. And then, of course, community voting is going out for the entire league tomorrow. Yeah, like rewards for winning, not awards. Oh, rewards? Yeah, you guys get puck rewards. Irvion said he should be pushing them out here today or tomorrow. Yeah, me and M-Dub sent them, I don't know what the puck awards are. M-Dub said he was managing through it. I wasn't given a number, I was just told pucks. And so, that's a little more I can give you. Yeah, that's all I got for you. Since the IMs, or since the I'm having a stroke, alright? Give me a second. Since for IM, the exotics got most points in both divs. It's the same for open or no, because it's the same. There's not really any workaround for us for that case and scenario. We could give out one for each conference, which I mean, I might be down for that. I'll talk to the rest of the staff, see what they want to do. Right now, the Ocean City Tsunamis, they led the Open Division, 14 wins, 1 loss. Last season, we only gave it out for the Kansas City Snipers because they stomped Open. Of course, that was the Red Conference. But yeah. Yeah, I understood what you meant. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll talk to the rest of the staff. I mean, oh my gosh, I just can't speak English today. I would be down to just, you know, give it out to each conference because, like you said, they don't play each other. You know, there's really not any legitimacy across the board. But yeah, right now the title for the best regular season record. All right. So I asked staff, give me some names because we needed to name like the playoff champions for Challenger, IM, and Open, and then we needed trophy and award names for the best regular season for Challenger, IM, Open, and then Contenders. And nobody gave me any names, so it was left to me, you know, to come up with names, and I've come up with like 3. And we're gonna see how they float, you know. We still don't have a name for the Challenger Best Regular Season Award. I really don't know what to do with that, but we're gonna be hip with it. We're gonna try to jive with it. I don't know. But yeah, each division has how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Each division has 10 awards specifically for the division, like the playoff champion, best regular season, the most improved team, which is like we compare the first half of the season to the team's last half of the season to see which teams improved the most. We call it the Dark Horse Award. It's been in the league since like season 3. Or maybe it's been earlier than that. I can't remember. Winnipeg Wrath got it in season 3. That's the only reason I know that. And of course, we have MVP for the regular season, MVP for the playoffs, most improved player overall for a division. Then, of course, we have our statistical awards like soft hands, tape to tape, the carry, Stonewall, which is the most goals, most assists, most points, most saves in a division throughout the regular season. And that goes for every division. So that's our 10 recognitions from each division. Of course, IM and Open, we might make it 11 for like one on each conference. But, because I mean, the NHL does it. I don't see an issue with it, personally. But, yeah, for the community awards, a little sneak peek. You guys are going to see it tomorrow anyway. We're doing one for best sportsmanship, best trash talker, worst trash talker, most likely to miss an empty net, most likely to own goal, best team logo, dirtiest angles, the Bigfoot award, which is the most likely to not show up, or most likely to ghost. The best play style, the worst play style. Those last 2 are team awards, so, you know, do what you want with that. I know a lot of IM players will vote Snowman, but I wanted to save Snowman that, so I made it a team award. Or else that would have been a definite one answer. The Drip Award, which is best player look, or best fit. Best enforcer, most toxic, best scorer, best passer, best defenseman, best goaltender, best player card, most likely to lag out, and best content creator, and the SPL award, which is the most outstanding community member. We're bringing back a couple awards from previous seasons. We got a total of 21 community voted awards. That's for both East and West Coast. It's all about who votes. And if it's a close race and it's 2 players from East and West Coast, we're going to just give it to them both respectively to their coast, you know, to their region. Now that I've said that, I might end up going back on that. I'm not entirely sure if that last bit was true, but the rest of it was. Yeah. Best caster award, I think T would get that. T went ham. T still has the record for most games casted in a week. And that was back in week number 1. He did 16 matches. I tried to one-up him, but I was far and few between. I think the most I got was 15. What pro team's gonna pick up Con? I mean, who's to say? I mean, honestly, I think the Beans would do greatly with them. No. 16 and then stopped. I mean, he got burnt out and he got personal things popping up, you know. Everyone has their reasons, but yeah. I mean, the Northern Hills Voodoo only have 3 players, but not staying with us. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm highly anticipating the Draft Cup because we got East and West Coast players in there. And I'm interested to see how we're going to stack up one against another. Of course, I have no hand in the organization of that. Did Pino already put his team in as Gosh. Pino, quick on the draw, already updated the site. He's got his hand on the helm and he's going to town. Jeez. Yeah, I'll put in the logs for it in a bit. But yeah, if yeah. Even if we get Chow, keeping 5 players. We'll see if we can slide you in there. But yeah, Delmarva has an important question to answer come Season 3. And that's who they're dropping, because roster locks. And you can only have 4 players on a roster, Challenger and Pro. But I think it might all work out, because there's been talks that Blue's getting his own East team. There's also talks that Papa Shields is getting his own East team. If you're not familiar with like SPL's history to like a broad extent, on the Olympia Omegas, his son, the Human Shield, played Slapshot, and he got his dad into it, which is Papa Shields. And the reason Papa Shields got into it was to play with his son. But their skill difference was a little there. So Papa Shields has been grinding this game non-stop, trying to get better to play with his son. And mad props to him. A lot of respect for that. It's a very time-intensive commitment to make, just to, bond with your son. But word on the street is they're making their own team. Odds are they get placed in intermediate. They're definitely not going to open because they're going to roll open. Because I don't know if you've ever watched the Olympia Omegas play, but the roster for the Olympia Omegas used to be Dave, the former Philadelphia Piglet. I think he's a current Philadelphia Piglet. Dominus, Green, and then of course Shields. You all know Green. Dom used to be a pro Slapshot player. He played for the River Pups for a season. He's in the Orlando Otters, circle of friends. He's a cool guy. I've hung out with him. Nothing but good things to say about Dom. But, yeah, Spleen also used to play for the Olympia Omegas. He played 7 games back in, I think, Season 4. But, yeah. Word on the street is the Canadians are going to reverse sweep. Is there a game tonight for that? I haven't been keeping tabs on it except for the last game I watched. There's no game tonight, is there? Montreal. Their next game's tomorrow at 8. Okay. I'm taking off. I'm watching that game. It's gonna be great. Probably gonna watch it with Snail. I think next season's going to be really interesting. We got 4 open teams coming up into the intermediate division. Of course, our first season, last season, we had a lot of gaps to fill with all of the team disbands, because we had the fifth week postponed, I think, 2 weeks. Or we had like a tournament or 2 in there. We had a 4v4 tournament or whatever. But we postponed the season because the East servers were just so bad. We weren't around for it. And that really killed the vibe for like 90% of the league. So almost the entirety of Open left. And if you stayed from Open from Season 1 going into Season 2, you just made Intermediate. And of course, with the closure of that, Irvion very kindly announced that SPL was having signups currently. And that also brought in a lot of younger players and a lot of players that didn't know how much of a time commitment this really was. The 6 weeks, 3 games a week. A lot of people didn't have time for it, so that also led to a lot of open teams this season disbanding. And, of course, that's not something we can avoid. That's not something we can really plan for or expect. But, Did you rename your old Twitch channel to this? I did, but I also have my backup channel. It's just Darth Texel. There's no underscore this time around. But yeah. We'll see how it goes. It'll be interesting. This third season of Rebound, I am highly anticipating, because this second season, it was new management. We were trying to figure stuff out. You know, we were finding our legs still, which was supposed to be, you know, we're back to the square we should have been at the end of season 1, basically. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm excited. I mean, Blades might be gone, but you know, he's left his legacy and his mark on SPL. Whenever I first came to SPL, I was looking to just become a caster. I didn't care to play a game. I didn't care to manage anything in the league. I just came in, you know, no, what's the saying? No holds barred or something like that. I didn't have a horse in the race, needless to say. I was just here to cast. First person I ever talked to was Blades, and I think Pino has the same story. Whenever he came on to be, you know, staff, you know, Blades was the first man he talked to. So, you know, a lot of people are only in SPL because of Blades, mostly. You know, the first time I became open committee, you know, Blades, first guy I talked to, you know. Yeah, he will be dearly missed. He's left his legacy with the Michigan Mallards, going straight from open to pro, making his mark in pro, you know, winning 5 games this last season, broke his lossless streak last season against the Orlando Otters, you know. Everybody leaves a mark on the league. Even if it's big, even if it's small, everybody has some sort of input. Even if you're an open team, you know? Like, the Hartford Wolves. They might not win a lot of games, but widely respected down in open. An actual, like, cup award, that'd be kind of dope. If we ever get funding, like, to any capacity, that'll probably be one of the first things we put it towards, because I think that'd be pretty neat. I don't know if we could do, like, one big cup, or if we could do, like, 3 little cups. That'd be cool. I'll fund $200. I don't think awards are that expensive, though. Like, if we just, like, buy, like, at a trophy shop, of course, that also involves getting people's addresses, and that can turn into really bad things. Oh yeah, I'd obviously, I'd 100% in favor of, you know, getting an actual cup for, I think maybe like a hoodie might be more something, but at the same time, a cup, an actual cup would be pretty cool. The big thing would be, not all the players live near each other. Like the Boston Baked Beans live in the same town as like Pino and etc. And, you know, so, you know, it wouldn't be a big issue for them. But, you know, you got 4 players, there's only 1 cup. I'll fly it to them. That's what I'm talking about. That's the type of commitment we would like to see. Of course, like the only name that's really going to be on it is the Columbus Clappers. For like the first, what was it? It would have been what, the first 8 seasons of North American Slapshot. It's the first 6 seasons of SPL. Columbus Clappers on top. I think it would be really cool to get like an actual like legit cup, like get it engraved with like all the players' names and etc. It would also be really cool to get a LAN going. Me and Pino were talking about this a while ago. Like looking at possible locations central to all the players, like maybe an arena or like a hotel we could rent out and have like a LAN. Urbion also said that he would build a way for us to host our own server inside our own network. We were getting it down to like actual like floor plan, like, hey, there's this place like in Ohio, like Columbus. But because like most of, like, of course our Canadian, you know, our Canadian players won't be able to make it, but at the same time, like, we'd have the Columbus Clappers there, we'd have the Boston Baked Beans, we'd have, you know, the Winnipeg Wrath, who else is around there? Maybe the Maryland Ice Orcas will come over, I don't know where everybody lives. Like we'd have there's like 9 open teams in Pittsburgh alone. So like we put it in Columbus. Like there's X amount of teams that'll go there and just hang out and play Slapshot, Tsunamis. Yeah, and like just around like the Pittsburgh area, you got the Eastheim Wildcats, you got the Gibsonia Jesters, you got the Pittsburgh Spinners, you got the Pennsylvania Ball Peen Hammers, what's their name? The Aliquippa Steelworkers, Pennsylvania Petards. You got a lot of people like the Philly Ugly Pucklings. You know, they'd probably make the trip. You know, if we had a LAN like Pittsburgh, Columbus area, there's like a majority of teams that would hang out for a LAN. I think it'd be cool. Take the cup back to Ocean City. Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I also think it'd be really cool if we found a way to incorporate, I'm not sure if you guys are part of the EUSL Discord, but they have like a Hall of Fame channel. I think it'd be cool for SPL to have a Hall of Fame. Just to like honor like FSI's mass amounts of works in the spreadsheet, like Blade's mass amounts of works as a staff member and a player. You know, Cowtown for being the best franchise SPL's ever had. Was the open promotional series up? We were talking about it. We've ran out of things to talk about. This match ended a while ago, and I've just been ranting for like 30 minutes about SPL and stuff. I don't know. Q might not have enough money for the trip already. His buddy said he lost his job because of playing Slap. Hey, you gotta commit. You know, if you want to make it to the top, you gotta make sacrifice. Nothing in the world's free, you know. Yeah, it would be interesting. If that's actually true, that's kind of funny and kind of unfortunate at the same time. Yeah. Unlucky bracket placement. That's what it's all. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is what it is. Do I have like the original idea that we had? Is it this one? Yeah, this is what we ended up going with. Which it was very difficult trying to figure out how like make it fair across the board. And I had no idea how to do it if we had 5 IM spots. Yeah. This was the best case scenario we could come up with. Of course, next season, I hope nobody disbands, because then we'll actually have like a level playing field. Like even here, it's not like perfectly fair. The closest we could get was having second, because the way it would work before, is since we have 3 open uncontested spots because of disbands, the 2 first place teams would just automatically go into intermediate, and then the 2 second place teams would play a best of 3. Winner makes IM, the loser plays 9th place in IM in another best of 3. Then winner of that keeps IM. And so, yeah. So we took that format and then just like thought, well, since we just added another round before on the already existing format, let's just do the same exact thing. See where we go from there. Because honestly, the loser of the second place best of 3, we already know they're going to be playing IM, because there's no reason they should lose to like a 7th and a 6th place seed from, you know, open. But yeah. Pino win? Yeah, Pino won. It's a 3-game sweep. Yeah, this was the most fair we could come up with. Of course, you know, Yeah, it is what it is. These brackets made my head hurt. Oh, believe me, they did too. This was you should have seen like one of the first drafts that we had for this kind of thing. Oh my gosh. Let me just say, we went through, I want to say it was between, it was somewhere around the ballpark of 12 and 16 different revisions of this. And this was just, bleh. What happened to the normal knockout brackets? We wanted to get more teams involved. So, you know, we just took the normal knockout bracket and just, like, bleh. Or are you talking about, like, the top 6 make it? Like, this one. Say, this is for whenever we have 2 spots to battle for. And then going up into IM, having 1 team relegate out of 10 was a little, like, it's not really the same. I don't know. So, like, in Pro and Challenger, we have 2 spots up for grabs out of 10 teams. So to, like, keep it fair, you know, 2 conferences in Intermediate, 2 conferences in Open. You know, top 4 in each Open conference would normally make it. And then the bottom 2 in each Intermediate conference would relegate. And then this would happen, where, like, you know, first place would play 4th place. Winner of that plays, they would play 10th place of Intermediate. And 2nd and 3rd place would play. Winner of that series would play 2nd place or 9th place in Intermediate. Because the old system was just, if you're in 10th place, you play 1st place. If you're in 9th place, you play 2nd place. Winner of a best of 3 gets the spot. And then this system, just another, you know, another round before that. Like, this is what it would normally be. This is entirely fair in every way, shape, and form, except maybe, like, Baguettes and Omelet Conference is going to be a little lopsided in skill difference, but, you know. It's easier to deal with, but, like, as a player, this would be more enjoyable, because you have more of a fighting chance, because there's 19 teams in each Open Conference. So if you're not the top 2 out of 19, you're not going to get a chance to promote. So by extending it into the top 4 of each conference, it's much more doable, because whenever my team in Open last season number 1, we would have actually made a playoff push, but we knew we weren't going to be the Kansas City Snipers, because they went undefeated, and we also knew we weren't beating the El Paso Coyotes, but we could beat Cowtown Crusaders, we could also beat the Ottawa Drinkers, we could also beat the Portland Pirates, and we could have made top 4, but because we knew we weren't making top 2, we just didn't even try, and we gave up, and then we ended up disbanding. It makes it more fun for the players, but as a viewer, it's confusing. Like, yeah. And of course, you know, not being able to see, like, every game in this bracket also makes it even more confusing. But I didn't have enough room to, like, put the stuff in the graphic and, you know, keep the text legible. No way you're beating it. This is whenever you guys first joined the league. Like, we were supposed to play, I think, the day you guys joined the league. But, like, now, no, you guys would steamroll us. I'm just waiting for these games to go to ESPN so I can catch them all. That's what I'm talking about. That's part of the reason, like, I kind of enjoyed rebranding to the SPLN, because, you know, it's a little bit, it's a commentating network. Not so much like, oh, I'm Darth. This is my Twitch channel. We're playing Slapshot today. You guys are losing Seaman to a Challenger team? There's no way. He's going to Delmarva. There's no way. Not sure who you guys are picking up. Pick up Drain City. Text Drain City. He might be down to play. He played in Contenders. He was like one of the best players in Contenders. Either Drain City or Travis. They're from Texas, around Central. It'll be interesting. Yeah, I think next season there's a bunch of maybes. Hang on, let me get my actual notes. Things are going to be interesting whenever teams decide to not come back next season. We're opening up registration on the 18th. Of course, the announcement goes out tomorrow for it all, but there's a little tidbit for you tuning in. I love that Vishy emote so much. If you don't know who that is, that's Vishy37. I don't know if he still streams on Twitch, but whenever he did, he was awesome. And his emote's just god tier. He doesn't even know that exists. So I like to, you know, I'd like to think one day he's gonna find SPL. He's gonna see his face as an emote, not know whenever I took that. But there's a couple maybes that might not be coming back through like IM, or not IM, but I guess IM. Because if a team's not handing off their captain role, like I know from the Cowtown Bongfish, Zarth is joining a challenger team. If he doesn't hand off his captaincy spot before that happens, the Bongfish disband. And whenever that happens, either we have to place a new team in that spot, or we'll have to promote up from the lower division. And the higher you go in the ladder from a team disbanding, the more complicated it gets and more of a nightmare it becomes. But like I've marked down in my notebook, or like my notes and everything, like the maybes and the definite yeses and the definite nos. For next season, there's a new team. The Bermuda Breakaway they're getting the band back together. They're rebranding as the Plymouth Plague. Of course, that's Tea, Flaccid Lettuce, and Raminator. They're looking to join the league. We don't have anywhere to put them though, so I'm praying somewhere in the top 2 divisions somebody disbands or hands off their captaincy to T before they do it. The Clappers are not done. The Clappers will never be done. I know what the Clappers' future is, but I'm not allowed to say because I swore an oath to Panarin. So the Clappers are definitely coming back. The Maryland Ice Org is definitely coming back. The Boston Baked Beans, the Carolina Cardinals, definitely coming back. The Miami Vice and the Orlando Otters are like a 90% yes. And of course, we get down to like the Philadelphia Piglets, the Yosemite Grizzlies, the St. Cloud Storm, and the Toronto Penguins. Maybes. There's like a 40% yes they come back. Now, the Clappers are definitely coming back next season. But of course, you know, we'll play along with it. Yeah, the Clappers are done. They decided to take the last championship loss and decided to take a few seasons off or whatever. The problem with a bunch of free agents is there's a bigger talent pool the more free agents we have. So, you know, if there's a surplus of a certain... Well, right now, there's a lot of free agents because it's the off-season and nobody's roster is set in stone yet. And of course, for Challenger, you know, the next in line for Pro would end up being the West Virginia Orangutan. So odds are, if a Pro spot does open up, we're probably going to make the West Virginia Orangutans play the Plymouth Plague in like a best of 3 for that last Pro spot. The Toronto Penguins are a maybe. Of course, you know what happened to Panther. He did his thing. They're looking for a third. I know what they're doing. I'm not allowed to say what they're doing. But, yeah, if they do end up disbanding, Lemon Bond has already discussed with me who he's handing off captaincies to, just to make sure it was okay. And, I okayed it. I don't know who it is. He had, like, a final 3 that he had selected. And, yeah, if Toronto is disbanding, they're handing the team off to another team, and they're just going to rebrand, which is perfectly in line with the handbook. A team's position is held by the captain, and only the captain can say what happens to the team. So, like, for instance, the Ocean City Typhoons talked about disbanding, and so Unglued Snails said, hey, if you guys are disbanding, can you hand the team off to me? I want to put together a mixture of intermediate and pro players for a team. And we can't do that in intermediate because we can't pick up pro players. Could you give us your captain spot if you guys are disbanding? And they said no. So, you know, it's up to a captain what they want to do with their spot. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is. I'm the captain now. Yeah. I don't know what Snail's gonna do, but, you know. Technically, by the handbook, a new team cannot be placed in pro even if they are made of all entirely pro players. The specific wording for that, I think, is in Rule 502. Maybe it's 504. But it talks about new teams joining the league, previous SPL experience, and like the table of points. Like, oh, if you played in pro, you get 3 points to your name. If you played in pro, you get 5 points per player. Challenger, you get 3 points per player. Intermediate, you get 1 point per player. And then Open, you don't get any points at all. To get placed into pro as a new team is not a thing. You cannot do that. To get placed into Challenger, your team has to have 6 points. To get placed into Intermediate, you have to have 2 points. We have not adapted this to Western divisions at all because it's not possible. In the West divisions, we have really good teams and contenders, and we have others and masters. I don't want to say anything bad. You know, they're all just... It's weird to gauge skill from the West Coast because of that. 6 teams in divisions, and, you know, there's like 2 teams that win all the games. Teammate could probably join Ocean City. Probably. I mean, he's a good player. I've seen a lot of skill, a lot of potential in him. How many Ocean City teams are there? There's 2. There was going to be 3, but there is a limit on city representation after we had 5 Cowtown teams. We might lift that rule in the future, but to save... we might make it that the first team to have a city location solidifies that as like a franchise location. Because Season 1 of Rebound, even the qualifying rounds of Rebound before Season 1, we had 8 current New York teams playing at the same time, not affiliated with each other. And that got confusing really fast. Like, hey, we beat New York 3-5. Which New York team? And then the captain wouldn't respond for like 2 days. So we put that rule in place to make sure that didn't happen again. If Crooks would disband, me and Russ were going to get another team to do a B team. Yeah. Sounds like every pro league in the US, right? It's like everybody, even the Clappers had like a minor league team. Everyone has like B teams. But only Cowtown made a franchise out of it. That is true. There are multiple, you know, the New York Islanders, New York Rangers. Staff just, you know, I mean, those are professional organizations. You know, that's just where they're from. But, like, with Slapshot, you can pick anywhere in North America and be fine with it. You could be the Prince Edward Island swordsman. I don't know. You can pick anywhere. We have the Ding Dong Ding Dongs from Texas. Like, you could just throw a dart at a map. Buttsville. There's your town. I'm pretty sure that's a real place. But, like, there's towns called everything. Just do a quick Google search. As long as you have some proof that it's in North America, it's acceptable. Like Pittsburgh. This season would have had 7 Pittsburgh teams, but we had the rule in place, so we only had the Pittsburgh Spinners and the Pittsburgh Pain. Pittsburgh Pain ended up disbanding, and I had 6 teams DM me, hey, can we switch our team and rebrand mid-season? But, like, if we had, like, who was it? The Pittsburgh Steelworkers, Pittsburgh Petards, Pittsburgh Spinners, the Pittsburgh Ball-Peen Hammers, the Pittsburgh Lumberjacks. Which other one was there? The Pittsburgh Jesters. There's one more. I think they disbanded and we replaced their team. Yeah, we would have had like 8 Pittsburgh teams in open alone, and that gets confusing. Yeah, the Pittsburgh Petards. Yeah. I mean, it's just like repping your hometown. Like, I get that, but at the same time, we need like a little diversity, just a little bit. Pittsburgh Wolves, that's what they were. We had to cancel them out on both of their accounts because we already had the Wolves and we already had, you know, like a waiting list of 7 teams for Pittsburgh. The Richmond Renegades. That's a cool name. It reminds me of Slap 1 back whenever the Richmond Rats were around. Good times. Good times. Who was on the Richmond Rats? Was that K-Spire's old team with, like, Reno and Wrath? Yeah, it was. Yeah. See, I know my stuff even though I wasn't around back then. Richmond Renegades. They sound really familiar. The Richmond River Dogs. See, I love whenever teams have the team name match where they're from. Because, like, Pittsburgh does it a lot with their baseball and their hockey team. Great. I like it. P Pittsburgh, P Penguins, P Pirates. You know, it's nice. It rolls off the tongue. It's easy to remember. Like the Delmarva Dandyskaters. That's what it's all about, you know. The Canada Camels, the Cowtown Crusaders, the Ding Dong Ding Dongs. Technically, I wish more teams would pay more attention to that. That's like my little pet peeve. Like if you have like the Southeast Sea Lions, like that's cool. Like the syllables kind of line up. They both start with an S, so it's easy to remember. Somerville Squirts, you know, the Latrobe Lumberjacks, the Denton Diablos. Like if you don't do that, then you sound weird. Like the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Richmond... Alright, Flying Squirrels is just a cool team name, right? That's just... The Richmond Braves. Yeah. The Richmond Flying Squirrels. I feel like Flying Squirrels is a much more original name. Kinda like that. Like, growing up, every soccer team I played for 4 soccer teams. We were always called the Panthers. I played for a completely different organization for football and basketball. Same team name. We were the Panthers. And like I played for an entirely different organization, soccer, indoor soccer. And we were the Panthers. I can't escape this name. But yeah. Oh, you forgot the end prediction. Alright, let me get that. Well, it looks like I lost a lot of points. Jugi lost more, though. That's unfortunate. He was a good sport about it. Put it all on... Put $3 grand on the Wrath. That's crazy. That's a really big prize pool for a game. Not gonna lie, I love the way you're saying Richmond. Richmond? Is it normally like Richmond? Just need 2,000 points more. I'm nervous what you're close to. You going on a Starbucks date soon? I don't know. I used to commentate for Richmond, and they were a pain. Like after my first game, I commented because I did a basketball tournament for them, and they were very like pins and needles about how their town name was called, and they wanted to pronounce the Richmond, and I'm like, all right, the Richmond, whatever, the River Bandits or whatever their name was. Yeah, it was good times. I kind of miss doing basketball, but at the same time, wow, I don't know how to broadcast basketball. It's the same thing as I do here, except, you know, it's just a different sport, different terms where things are at. That's how most of Pittsburgh says it too. Because I used to deliver to a Richmond. So like, hey, you got any boxes for Richmond? Or if I would say it the way I'm used to saying it is Richmond, they'd be like, where? You 60-year-old man, you don't know how to say things. Yeah, good times, good times. Can't put two and two together and get a pineapple. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I stacked hay today. It was 90 degrees and 90% humidity. Inside the barn, it was like 130. I have a little bit of heat stroke, and that's probably why I was stumbling over my words through the broadcast. But yeah, it was a good broadcast for the most part. I had fun watching the Winnipeg Rats take on the Delmarva Dandyskaters. Congratulations to the Delmarva Dandyskaters, finished top of the Baguette Conference, and now in Challenger alongside the New Jersey News. Gonna be interesting to see how they handle themselves up in the Challenger division here in season number 3. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me here this evening. Thank you for tuning in to the SPL Network. I'm Darth. Hopefully we will see you on the next broadcast. The subscriber list is not up to date. Don't expect it to be. I'll do that later. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. See you on the flippity flop.